Till yesterday, we have seen some demo concepts on this ASP.NET. Okay, so now we'll just see what is ASP.NET, what we are going to implement by using ASP.NET. All these things we will discuss today. Okay, basically, the main use of ASP.NET is for developing the web application, or I can tell like ASP.NET is used for implementing dynamic websites. Okay, so dynamic websites. So ASP.NET is a technology used to implement dynamic websites, or we can use to implement web applications. Okay, now what is application? What is web application? How to use that? We'll see that. Now we have three different types of applications available in the market. Okay, they are like, the first one is mobile application. So what is mobile application? The mobile application is nothing but if you install some application in a mobile and if you run that type of application, then what will happen? That is what called as mobile application. So see, for example, see some websites like Facebook is there. So you can open your mobile, you can open in desktop also. Gmail, you can open in your mobile, and also you can open in our what you need. You can open in our desktop also. See, for example, if you want to work with mobile application, then what you need? You need a mobile for sure, and you need internet connectivity, and so on, etc. So desktop application. So what is this desktop application? Okay, what is this desktop application? So desktop applications are very much similar to mobile applications. Here in mobile application, we are installing in mobiles, but in our desktop applications, what we need to do? We need to install our applications in our desktops. Now, what is the prerequisites here means? Desktop, comma, internet. Okay, internet. So now, if you did not install mobile application here, we cannot work with that. Yes or no? Here also, if you did not install that application, we cannot work with that application. And the final one. What is the final one? The final one is web application. So web application. So if we want to work with web application, then what we need means we need only internet connectivity. So you can open your browser and you can browse the website and you can work with the website. So that is what web application. Sir, where this web application, how these web applications are working, sir, without installation? Because these applications will work depend upon the specific server. Okay, they will be deployed in some web server or something, or they will be deployed in some centralized server. Okay, some centralized server or something. So then that's the reason we can access those web applications without installing in our machine, or you can open in Windows like our desktop, you can open in your mobile. So what you need to work with web application? Simple, internet connectivity. If you have proper internet connectivity, you can work with what? Web application. That's it. Okay. So now People tell me, where can we access web application? Laptop, desktop, mobiles. Yes or no? Are you guys agree for that? So what do you need for accessing web applications? People tell me here. What do you need for accessing web applications? Internet. Perfect. So without internet, we cannot access web application. We cannot access mobile application and desktop application also. Example, google.com, facebook.com, gmail.com. So now, how to develop this web application? Okay, how to develop this web application? So we have like ASP.NET, PHP, JSP, and servlets. So this kind of things. Sir, what is this, sir? ASP.NET, what now? How to develop this web application, sir? So what is that? We'll see that. So before that, I will give you some overview for you guys. So whenever we are trying to work with a website, website. So what is a website? Now people tell me. So www.facebook.com. So now what will come? Tell me. When you enter this website, what we will get? Web page, correct. So here what you will get? Tell me. In that web page, what components you will get? Username, text box. Here, password, text box. And here what you will get? Login button. Correct. So we'll get like this. Now what will happen? So now this is what called as user interface. People agree for that? User interface. Now, for example, you don't have username and text box. You don't have username and text box. Now, people tell me, will you guys able to open your Facebook website? No, people tell me, if you don't have this password and text box, will you guys able to work with Facebook? Now, so simple. So now I clicked on login. So what will happen? So correct username, correct password, one scenario. Now, wrong username, wrong password, correct username, wrong password, wrong username, correct password. Now people tell me. So now in this case, will we are you guys able to open your Facebook homepage? Either yes or no? So are you guys sleeping again? All other people? Yes. Now people tell me, so are we people able to access your home page, in this case, wrong username and wrong password? No. What about here? No. No. Correct. So now people tell me how this is not redirecting to home page. Why? Authentication from some DB. Okay. Any more answers? It checks the available usernames in table. Okay. Or database. The credentials from database. Okay. Any more? Any more answers? Yes, Wasim, Ajay, Adia, Suhashini. Rujna. So many people told so many answers, but what I will tell here is, so whether we are getting that from database or whether we are validating the credentials or what, but that is what called some simple logic I will tell. So are you guys agree for that? Because of some logic. Okay. Now, how we will implement that logic? By using what? Now, I will wait for the answer. How many people will? By using what we will implement logic? Code. Which code? Telugu language, Akhil? Yeah, that code you are saying language. Now, which language? Only few people are answering, and other people are sleeping. Okay, so when you people get doubts, na, that time I don't help you. Yeah, tell me. So C sharp. Yes or no? C sharp. Okay. Now here, this UX design will be by using what? See, I'm trying to get the answer from you so that you people will be involved in learning HTML and CSS. Okay, HTML, simple HTML. Okay. So by using what? By using what? No, no, no. So I will tell the answer here. Technology. Now which technology? Now tell me. Very good. ASP.NET. Very good. Excellent. Excellent, guys. Excellent. So now people tell me, and now I need quick answers from you guys, from everyone. So now see, I'm so for example, I did not implemented my UI code. That means I don't have this username and text box. Can I work with a website now? Yes or no? Only two. Make it fast. Make it fast. No. So now that means for implementing a website, we need what? We need a technology. So that is fine. Now, now what happened like here? You don't have any you did not implemented any code or logic. That means if you give wrong username and wrong password also, it is going to home page. So now I don't have any logic or code. Can we work with a website now? No. So without we can't work with a website. Now, what you people can tell me, like .NET is a combination of website is a combination of what? Web application is a combination of what? Language and technology. What is that? Web application is a combination of language and technology. So here language is what? C sharp. And technology is what? HTML or ASP.NET. So if you don't have language, then we cannot work with a website. So if you don't have a technology, we cannot work with a website. So it should be a combination of language and technology. Now, some people ask me in our demo sessions or a few days back, sir, so do we need to learn both C sharp and ASP.NET? Or see, not only ASP.NET, here we can mention MVC and some other things also. So now people tell me, do you guys needs to learn both language and ASP.NET? Yes or no? We definitely needs to learn both language and technology. Without these two combination, we cannot implement a ASP.NET website. Are you guys clear with that? Any questions here? Yeah, please note down this diagram. See, so why C sharp openings are Less. That's what you are asking, Santosh. See, when you want to work with a website, we definitely needs to be what? Both language and technology. So by using language, what will implement code? By using code, what will implement simply some logic. So by using technology, we'll develop websites. So what technologies we are using? ASP.NET. If we don't have this technology, we cannot work with .NET framework or website. So similarly, if we don't have this language or code or logic, we cannot work with a ASP.NET web application. So that's the reason it should be a combination of what? Both language and technology. So when you have both, then only you can implement multiple websites. That's the reason they always look for what? Full stack developer. Okay. So people see here, when we come back to here, where is that notepad? This. Ah, now, so now see, we can implement web application by using ASP.NET, PHP, and JSP servlet. So anyway, we'll deal with .NET, but we'll just see what all things we need to do with all these things, and all I will tell. Okay. So now, sir, how to develop web application? We can develop by using ASP.NET, PHP, JSP, and what is this Java related. So what will happen in ASP.NET? In ASP.NET, we will use what? HTML, comma, C sharp. Okay. So, but in PHP, they have something called PHP script, JSP and the servlet, they will use what? Java. So, for the main purpose of all these three will be what? Developing websites only. Okay. So that is fine. But now, see, you people are very good, and some people will be in some confusion. Like, sir, my friend told me to join .NET. So after joining .NET, you don't listen any class and you don't attend any demo sessions and all. You don't practice anything. So you will complete your course in 3 months. So without preparing anything, you will go for that interview. The interviewer will ask you the question, "What is oops?" Then you will tell oops only. So if someone asks you what is class, sir, basically we don't know class because we attended online classroom. So if I went to the class or something, then I may know about class. What class I am asking and what class he is telling. So the next question is, what is object? Object is fan, sir. Object is door, sir. Object is this one, sir. Object is that one. Then this interviewer will look at, he will look at you with one beautiful expression. So that beautiful expression will be priceless. Okay. So so in usual cases, if you are going for interview, they will tell one common word, a common line. Can someone tell me what is that after completion of interview? What they will tell after completion of interview? What they will tell? They will tell like our HR will get back to you. Correct, Garima. So our HR will get back to you. So that HR, so I don't know how much busy that HR is, but they will never get back to us. Yes or no? So, but for this person who answered very well in that oops and very well in this class object and all, you know, uh, this interviewer, after After that priceless expression, he don't even tell that line like our HR will get back to you or something. He will tell like, okay, you can leave for the day. That's what he will tell. Okay, so why? Because he did not, so he just paid some money for learning this .NET, but he did not learn anything. He did not practice anything. So before the interview also, he did not read anything. So then how you will get the job? Now this person will go to his friend and he will tell like, I have completed this .NET, but I did not got any job. Then what he will suggest, his beautiful friend will suggest him like, no. So nowadays Python is trending in the world. So if you learn Python, you will get the job. Then what he will do? He will again go and pay some money and he will join the Python class. The same story. He don't learn anything. He don't practice anything. He will go for interview and the same word. What is that? Our HR will get back to you. So I don't know how much busy that HR, but so they will never get back to him and they will never get a call. Now, after waiting for 2 months or 3 months, this person will go to his beautiful friend again. Then again, what he will tell? What he will tell? Now this time, see, you are not getting job because so see there are lot of openings for Java. My friends, everyone who learned Java, they got the job. Now this person will go there and again learn the Java. Same thing. So now see what is the problem here means. See, for example, if you are if you want to learn .NET, learn .NET. So if you did not get the job, if you want to learn something else, join again for .NET only, but don't join some other course. 2 times, 3 times, 4 times, 5 times, 10 times. Join .NET only. That's what I suggest you guys. Okay. So whenever you are learning .NET, whenever you are learning .NET for 100 times or 200 times or 300 times, if you learn .NET properly, you will definitely get a job. When you will get a job, you need to practice, you need to read everything, and you know, once you practice and once you read everything, then you need to go for interviews. You don't read anything and you don't practice anything and you want a job. Everyone want a job, but how you will get it? You need to put your 200% efforts. Okay, that's what. So see, like don't trust someone like this technology is good, that technology is bad or something. See, they are not. They are also just a simple person like you and me. So you don't need to trust their words and all. Okay, so fine. So now we will deal with our ASP.NET. So what we are going to use and learn in ASP.NET means the first point. So here some are most important things. The first one is HTML. Okay, what is HTML? What is HTML means hypertext markup language. So by using HTML, we will design we will design the website. So the IT world call this HTML as language of web. See, we have language like Telugu, English, Hindi, something else, something else, something else. So similarly, the language of web is HTML. So what we call HTML. So by using this HTML, we can display the output. The next important concept here is CSS, cascading style sheet. So what is the purpose of CSS means? The purpose of CSS is for beautification. So nowadays, this women people will go for this beauty parlor. Why they will go for it? Beautification. So here also for our website, we can add colors, change colors, and modify colors. All these things will happen CSS only. So if you are able to see this, a website means because of the CSS only. Okay, got it? Now we have JS or JavaScript. So JS or jQuery. So this is used for performing client side operations. So how we need to link our user interface with our C# code. All these things happen by using the scripting languages. Okay, so we need if you want to work with ASP website development, so we need one technology. So that is what ASP.NET or ASP.NET MVC web API all will comes under here. Okay, so finally, oh, someone is asking me questions. Yeah, so how JavaScript differs from Madam JS and Java Angular JS? Okay, so we have different types of Angular versions are available. So uh, this see JavaScript is the basic thing for everything. So they will directly or indirectly using JavaScript only, but syntax differences. See, like this AngularJS previously that uses this JavaScript framework libraries only. Okay, but now they are using TypeScript now, but uh, that is like simple framework differences only. Everything, see, Telugu, English, Hindi. So, for example, if I want some money, then I can speak something in Telugu, so I can speak something in English, something in Hindi. So, everywhere the meaning is same. So what is the meaning there? You need some money. That is the thing. So if you're feeling thirsty or hungry, then what will happen? So the feeling will be same for everything, but maybe the language will be different. Similarly, see this AngularJS, jQuery, JavaScript, and Node.js, Vue.js, React.js, all will be same. Comes under that category only. Okay. So now the final one is web server. What is the purpose of web server? So after completion of our development, we will deploy our application in the server. Okay. So what will happen, like the server will maintain the relationship between user interface, and the C# code. So our language and technology. So it will send the request and it will get the response and it will send back to the what user interface. So who is helping here? Web server. Okay, so we have one server called IIS, Internet Information Service. I will explain this when we going forward, like in our ASP.NET, I will explain. So just note down what we will, what things. Okay, these things. Oh, please note down. So okay, someone is asking me one question. Aliyah, which backend and which is backend front end, sir? So, madam, backend means it's you know the SQL server. So see, in this Facebook, we will create the user, but we cannot see the users, right? Similarly, front end means the website, whichever you are able to see with your eyes, look and feel. So that is what front end. So, for example, see, this is front end application of Facebook. So here you can enter username and here you can enter the password. So you can do all type of miracles here. So this is what front end. Okay, what is difference between .NET and ASP.NET? So this ASP.NET is part of .NET. So .NET is combination of what language and technology. So what are languages like C Sharp, VB.NET, F Sharp, and all. So what is technology? So ASP.NET, ASP.NET MVC, Web API, all this will comes under what technology. So that is part of technology. That's what I can tell. Okay. Are you guys done, everyone? Or you want me to give some more time? 2 minutes, 3 minutes. No. SQL Server is the backend. So by using ASP.NET, we'll implement this front-end application HTML related. So in ASP.NET, we'll write some code behind logic by using C Sharp. So wait for 1 week, then you will get complete idea on it once we start coding. Okay, Aliyah, you got it now? Or I will unmute you. You can ask me now. Your name should be first, I think. Yeah. Yeah, please. You can ask me now. Yeah. Anyone have questions now? I will just unmute. I'll just give some 5 minutes of time. Please raise your hand so that I will unmute and you people can ask me the questions. So no questions. Can I continue with that then? .NET Core is part of this one. So once we're done with ASP.NET, ASP.NET MVC, Web API, so we'll go for .NET Core. So we need to have knowledge on all these things. Hmm. So any questions, please ask me. So if you raise your hand, I will unmute. Okay, then I will continue. So what we learn here, so means in this 3 months or 2 months or something. So what we are going to learn here means this is what the course content. So here I will teach ASP.NET. ASP.NET means ASP.NET MVC Web API ASP.NET Core. All these things I will cover. Okay. Okay. So now you got it right. So Saurabh, Saurabh, that means right. Saurabh or Saurabh. Okay. So here HTML basics. After that, introduction to web application, complete ASP.NET technology, MVC, MVC core, web API. Or I can tell this is the order. This is what our content. So what we will discuss here means everything. And also ADO.NET, entity framework, all these things. Okay. And finally what? Real-time project. So all these things. Now people can ask me, what is your doubts in the course content? Anyone have any? See, from Monday, I will start regular classes. So some of the basics of link you I will explain. Sandhya, so Angular, so some other batch. I mean, this is part of your full stack course only, but some other faculty will teach that. Like there will be some new batches for this Angular and all, right? So they will teach the Angular. JSON. So what is the JSON, man? Why it came here? JSON is part of MVC web API. So we'll return the data in web API like in JSON format. Okay. Now, so Divya, do we have demo projects on .NET Core? So we can get so many, Divya. Okay. So someone asked me something. Duration of the so what is that sort of duration of the course? 2 months. Yeah, it's good to practice. So first I will explain what once we are done with MVC, then I will explain the .NET Core. So we'll see some examples on that. After that, I will explain like what is the difference between this .NET Core and MVC. So I will show the differences and I will explain how to work with them and all. So then what will happen? So you can practice all the MVC examples, all the web API examples in your .NET Core. Earlier it's 6 to 7. Okay, any more questions? Okay. So this is what our .NET syllabus. Now I'm just moving towards my book and we'll continue with the things. So in ASP.NET, we'll discuss about .NET fundamentals, HTML, ASP.NET fundamentals, IAS, user control, page lifecycle, validation control, state management techniques. So these all things we'll cover in ASP.NET. And so all these things and also other concepts like security, themes, master pages, Ajax, web servers. So whatever we needed, these things I will teach in MVC. So up to here, this is the most important concept in ASP.NET. So that's the reason we'll teach some basics of ASP.NET. So once you people got perfection in ASP.NET, immediately I will move into MVC. So this is what our action plan for our upcoming sessions. Yes, Sudhakar. Yes, Sudhakar, tell me.
Hello, sir.
Yes, Sudhakar.
Sir, will you cover ASP.NET, ASP.NET MVC and ASP.NET MVC core? These three things will you cover, sir?
Yeah, so web API also I will cover.
Okay, okay.
So I just shown you, right? What happened? Whatever you are seeing here, I will cover everything. Okay? Got it? Okay, done. So clear, guys? Any questions? So we'll move to our book again. Okay, so people see here, .NET is what? Combination of language and technology. Here, by using language, we'll implement the code or logic. By using a website, we'll implement what? HTML pages. So website comes under technology. So here we are using this HTML. Now tell me, what is a website? A website is a collection of web pages. Sir, what are web pages, sir? So see, oh, so Facebook website, www.facebook.com. So here, Facebook is one website. So when you enter your username and when you enter your password, when you click on login, then what will happen? Where it will redirect? Where it will redirect? Home page. Yes or no? Right? Home page. That means this is one web page. So you found some friend requests. So now you want to open the friend request. One web page. Now notifications. One web page. So now see, combination of all these web pages is called as what? Websites. Yes or no? So what is this web page? What it consists of? So this web page is nothing but it will consist of the HTML controls. Okay. So like HTML controls, icons, themes, images, they are all part of web pages. Now where you will access your website? In web browser. Where we will access the websites? In a web browser. Now after that, so where you will host your website? In web server. So if you don't host your website in your web server, then what will happen? We cannot work with a website. So basically, what is website? It's a collection of web pages. Example for that is what? Gmail, Orkut, Facebook, everything. What is web pages? See, this web pages is nothing but, see, this is a button. This one is hyperlink. This one is some text. This one is button. So we have like some themes, some colors, some images, everything. They are all part of web pages. So without these web pages, we cannot work with a website. Yes or no? Yes or no? So that's the reason I just told, like, website is a collection of web pages. Web pages are collection of what? Themes, icons, everything. Example for them: draft space, inbox space, like that. So web browser, it is a client-side software which installed on client machines like Internet Explorer, Mozilla Firefox, Google Chrome, all these things. Without all these things, can we access a website? No. So similarly, web server. So the server side code which installed on the server machine. So example for that is what? IIS, Apache and all. We'll see how IIS will work. So note down these things. So I will share this book with you all, but anyway, I will give the running notes also. So any questions? So are you guys done writing with this? Okay, fine. So we'll wait for 2 minutes for your questions. So guys, anyone have any questions? So please ask me about the codes and why, because from Tuesday we will move into the I mean more into this ASP.NET and all. That's the reason. So we'll teach. We'll start with our real ASP.NET. That's the reason I'm asking. So if no questions, we can drop from the call. Thanks all for joining. We'll meet again Monday. Happy weekend. So Gopi, you know, right? So you are a Shisha, my Shisha student only. When I will give the book and all. Sunday is holiday, Divya. Okay, that's it then, guys. We'll meet again Monday. Thanks all for joining.